Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. Hey yo, I want to talk about something, and we about to get a little controversial, and I don't care. I got much respect for certain people. They know I do. This ain't got nothing to do with them. But I see this narrative going out here today that people are scared to hit people links. Yeah. I was on my man Knockout channel last night, and people were insinuating that. Now they didn't say it to me directly. That was very smart of them to not do that because it wouldn't have been true. But it's very smart of them to not have done that. But this narrative that people scared to hit links. I'm not listening here, y'all. I want y'all to know one thing about Dean. I'm not debating nothing that's idiotic. Who has a better jab, Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson? I would never debate that with somebody. Who's better, Patrick Mahomes? Or I could prove to you why Aaron Rodgers is better than Patrick Mahomes. I'm not about to entertain. It's certain conversations that's not even worth me entertaining. You understand? And y'all, the only reason why I ain't got my foot on people's neck how I normally would is because of love and things like that I got for others and respect and the whole nine. Because like I said, getting into my next point, first of all, if I'm going to come watch your channel, I got to actually like you. If I'm going to come watch your channel on a regular basis, be hitting your links on a regular basis, I got to actually like you. I don't go places with people I don't like. And I only watch their content if it comes across my feed and it's something that I see they're either talking about positive or negative, whatever it is, but it has to come across my feed. I don't go out looking for it. I don't care. I already know what the narrative is. I already know what's being pushed. People bring it across my desk. Yes, they do, as they should. Let me know what's going on. Bring the argument over there. The whole nine. All of that is good. But I ducks no smoke from nobody ever. There's not nobody on YouTube that can say that I haven't hit a link when they ask me to. Oh, I hit all links. Y'all won't come hit this link, though, and come debate me about your grievances. I think they smart. See, I can't be bullied the way others can. First of all, you can't out-talk me and you can't whoop me. Those are the number two reasons. You can't out-talk me, nor can you whoop me. So it really don't kind of matter. And guess what, y'all? Because in my last point that I said, I don't debate things that is idiotic anyway. So if you want to say people duck and smoke and all that, come debate me about how you was wrongs. Because when I hit links, and the only reason why I'm not directly at the person mentioning their name and all that, y'all should know what the hell I'm talking about. But the fact that I ain't mentioning their name and all that, because they didn't at me. The time that they did at me, I was at their channel that same day. Soon as the show started, they didn't even get a chance to get their intros out. Dean was up there. All facts. But I would like to go back. If you want to talk about hitting links, let's actually go back on that day I hit the link. And the guy main two arguments was, if y'all remember, like how I remember, see, you gotta let people talk, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. Let people talk. Let people think whatever it is they think. Because truth, honesty, integrity, all of those things, when you standing on a moral ground, you'll get proven right. It'll come around. No, come debate me about how you was wrong. Come debate me, because the main points was they called Bill up. Bill said he ain't talked to Steven Espinoza. Come debate me about how he did talk to Steven Espinoza. Come tell me, Dean, you did hit my link and I was 100% wrong. Bill lied to me on the phone and to you and said that he didn't talk to Steven Espinoza, but then he gets on Fanaj's channel and tells you he did talk to Steven Espinoza. They just ended the talks after Steven Espinoza had an interview. Both things cannot be true. Come talk to me about how you was wrong about B-sides can't send contracts. Text the A-side, tell them send the contract. That was his main point. Do y'all remember? I remember. Do you remember? What you going to do when 50K is all you do? You're going to say Lomachenko got more knockout, a better knockout artist than Gervonta Davis. That's what you're going to do. Let me get back to my point. Come tell me how B-Sides can't send contracts, but when I asked Bill Haney personally, he tell me they had a $20 million offer for Gervonta Davis. That would mean, because the same person that debated me admits that Gervonta Davis is the A-side, right? You still think Gervonta Davis is the A-side, right? Okay, let's stay there. Gervonta Davis, the A-side. The whole argument was B-sides can't send contracts. Leonard Ellaby said that they can't send anything to him. Leonard Ellaby don't control that or know that, and that is not true, because you can send something and they can reject it. Can't nobody tell you what you can and can't send. You can send a letter to anybody in America that you want to, if you have their address, if you know their contacts, if you know the people to get in touch with. But they say that the offer was real. That was a real offer. They offered it to Gervonta Davis. That would mean what? That the B-side sent the contract. That would also mean what, y'all? That you was dead wrong. I knew that already, though. You're chatting to people that slob knob you. They could say whatever, but shout out to Knockout Boxing. The tapes age like fine wine. I hope you get that put on the shirt, sir. You already know. I don't want nothing, but get it put on the shirt. These guys prove me where you was wrong at. B-sides can't send contracts, but Bill said that that's not true. Bill, they family told me personally that offer was real. Two things can't be true. A B-side can't be able to not send a contract, but then Bill say they did send a contract. You gotta pick one. Gotta pick one of them. Called Bill personally. Yeah, I had him like that. That backed up in the corner. Called Bill personally. Bill, did you ever talk to Steven Espinoza about setting up a fight with Gervonta Davis? No. Definitively no. Fast forward to Fanon channel. Did you ever talk to Gervonta Davis about did you ever talk to Steven Espinoza about setting up a fight with Gervonta Davis? Yeah, King. Yeah, King. We did talk to them about setting up a fight, King, but we only went out of it. We only stepped away once he went public, because real ones don't do that. When Steven Espinoza went public, he said the preliminary talks had already happened. It was already over. So if anybody want to debate me, come debate me on how you was wrong. Because when we actually debated, these were your talking points. Bill came on Fanon's show and said the complete opposite. So we're going to debate about anything or say Dean ducks anything, you're out your mind. Because only one of us, there's only one person, me, Dean. I go everywhere I've been called out. Ain't nobody called me out and I ain't been there yet. You call me out again, I'll come. But not before you come over here, though. You can't be saying they trying to do what Devin Haney and them do. Oh, you won't come. You scared. You won't come over here. You scared to come over here, but when I tell you to come over here is the problem. No, I'm not scared. Obviously, never been, ever. For what? Scared of what exactly? Me being right? Me being able to do what I'm doing right now, be able to go back months later and say, roll a tape? Shout out manager Marty. Me be scared of what? Huh? Who? Never. No, who? You won't even never hear that even associated with my name. If you knew people that really know me, you would hear the complete opposite. But that's okay. You know, that's where that saying come F around and find out. You understand? So if you're going to debate me and talk about hitting links, and like I said, Joe, only reason why I'm even making this, because they didn't at me personally, but somebody don't at you, but they want you to see it though. Oh, I saw it loud and clear. I'm not going to at you personally. I hope you see this. I'll go live just for you. Just for you. And we ain't going to talk about Lomachenko and knockout power. That's idiotic. And who's the better knockout artist? I don't argue idiotic things. Too intelligent for that. That's why it's hard to beat me in a debate, because I'm not going to even argue a point that's null and void. It means absolutely nothing. Literally means nothing. I want to debate about how you was wrong. And I want to see if people are men enough to admit that they was wrong. Dean, when I called Bill and he said he ain't talked to Steven Espinoza, he must have lied to me then. Or you're going to say you still believe Bill. Well, then I should believe Bill about everything, about him being the face of boxing, that it's his responsibility to make this fight, that he's the A side. Then we can't, like they told me, to not pick and choose. Why you believe Bill and not Espinoza? I think it's getting proven right now why I believed Espinoza and not Bill. Bill told me one thing personally, told me something else personally. They told me B-sides can't send contracts. All of a sudden, Eddie Hearn is supposedly sending contracts. And the part is, y'all, whether they sent it or didn't actually send it, the whole cooking factor of it is that they're capable of doing it, though. But you can't be that capable of doing it when you ain't called Al. Admittedly, that you're waiting on Al and them to call you. Then how can you send an offer if you was waiting on Al and them to call you? If you haven't talked to people, how can you have sent them something? How can you go in negotiations with people that you have not talked to and that you are waiting on to call you so y'all can go into negotiations? I keep telling y'all, you better leave me alone, man. Do y'all thing. Shout out to the YouTube channels that I really appreciate, that I rock with. The whole nine, they already know, much love for you. Y'all my dogs, for real. But certain stuff will get addressed and will not be tolerated. So the best bet is to leave Deem all the way alone. Because I'm going to argue facts. We're going to debate about our last debate. We are going to debate about our last debate because only one of us was proven right out of that debate. Only one of us. And anybody that supports him, this is irrefutable, though. Go roll the tape. And then go watch Bill Haney when I talk to Bill Haney on Fanon channel. And then you put both of them together. And then you tell me what you come back with. Huh? Everybody get quiet, though. When I say hit my link, everybody get quiet, though. Don't act like you don't know who Deem is. See, I may not have the most subscribers. I may not have the most views, y'all. But guess what? They all know who I am. All of them. They know who I am. All of them know who I am. And they know how I give it up, too. They don't think what y'all, man, listen, people can say whatever they want to say on the internet. I ain't seen nobody come in my DM, holla at me yet about trying to get a debate. Ever. They won't do it. Because they know what I'm saying deep down. They know they won't get away with what they get away with everybody else. I cut you up. You're not louder than me, so you won't overtalk me. You're not funnier than me, 40 mil Bill, what they call them. You can't whoop me. This is horseplay. Like, this is horseplay for me, personally. This is horseplay. And y'all, you know why it is? Because I'm only going to debate the facts of it. I got to address how I'm getting proven right when people say that the people scared to hit links and all that. What you should have did is should have said everybody but Dean. That's what you should have said. Yeah, y'all all duck smoke but Dean. He's the only one that actually came to my channel when I called him out personally. Because guess what that would be? A fact. That would be a fact. The same way I said the last couple times, I went over there, I got timed out. That is a fact. And how you do that when I had a wrench? We know how that happened, but they won't admit to that. So I need to know, is people going to admit to integrity? Right, wrong. We debated about something and it comes later to find out once facts get put out there that you were wrong. Be man enough to say, Deem, I was wrong. Deem, Bill was capping. Now let's debate about Lomachenko and the knockout power. But we cannot debate about that until you admit that. I don't need you to admit it. The world saw it. I don't need to admit it. I don't need you to admit it. Just don't never insinuate, come nowhere near me with duck talk, scared to hit link talk. Ain't happening. It ain't nobody that can say I have. Just mention my name. But if I've already went, see, you got to understand this. I don't play silly games with nobody. I don't play silly games, especially with men. I don't play silly fucking games. At the end of the day, if you want smoke, we can get smoke. Not before you address you being wrong first on the last thing we talked about. That's only honorable, y'all. That's the only honorable thing to do. As a man, that's the only honorable thing to do. I waited until I talked to Bill personally before I even put all. I've been knowing all this stuff was cat. I've been put it out there, but I ain't wait to really put the stamp on it until I talked to Mr. Haney. Shout out to Mr. Haney for giving me everything I needed. Y'all know how I give it up, y'all. Y'all know how I give it up, y'all. This is Dean. Oh, yeah, and I didn't even put this up there. Yeah, I hit all the links. They scared to hit mine, though. I don't duck no smoke. I hit all links. Let me say it again for the people in the back. I hit all links. People don't show me that animosity like they really want to debate with me at all, because I will fry them. Because I'm not going to argue points that these other guys argue with people. My point will be something that you can't, it'll be irrefutable. That's my debating style. I debate things that aren't debatable. Like Gervontadavis being a better knockout artist than Lomachenko. Not debating that. It's definitive. What if he got more knockouts than you got fights? He got a higher knockout percentage. And I truly, y'all, in my heart, don't believe that Lomachenko will argue this. Why would I argue something that I don't even believe that the boxer believes? I think the boxer agrees with me. Why would I argue it? So this just for the little bit. I just had to put this out there, y'all. Y'all already know, man. Y'all know I ain't never looking for trouble. It come find me. I ain't looking for no trouble, man. I don't bother nobody, man. I don't bother nobody. But don't act like don't put me with everybody else. You better exclude it, or I'm gonna feel like you're talking to me. You better exclude me, or I'm gonna feel like you're talking to me. You understand? Come on, man. I do things for a reason, out of respect, out of love, blah, blah, blah. The minute that is not reciprocated or shown vice versa, that's when we got an issue. Other than that, things are fine. Things are great. I just don't like people saying or insinuating that people ducking. I got to actually rock with you to be coming to your channel on a regular basis regardless. No matter who you are. If I don't like you personally, and what I mean is not even I don't like you personally, like if I see you, I want to put hands on you, I'm going to curse you out or put you in a chokehold or nothing. Nah, none of that. No, it ain't that deep. Not at all. Unless the people don't make it like that. Yeah, it's not that deep. But I just don't respect where you're coming from. Like if you can't come to me and say, Dean, I was wrong. You did prove me wrong about what I was saying. I can't respect you as a man. Not about no boxing talk. I can't respect you as a man about no boxing talk, and can't nobody look at me wrong for that. I don't got relationships with dudes. A couple of them I do in this boxing game, but I ain't got relationships that other people got. That's for them. I ain't got to look at it like that. I look at it from how I look at it. You understand? I got to actually rock with you to be viewing what you do or jump over where you go. I don't listen here. Y'all see me where y'all see me because those are people that I actually support. I don't go places I'm not liked. I get timed out every time I go over there and I had a wrench. How'd that happen? I guess I'm lying. I'm making up stories. Okay. Anybody that knows me know I wouldn't even do that. It ain't deep enough for me to do that. I'm doing phenomenal over here. Channel growing expeditiously. Y'all already know, y'all. Y'all know I don't take this stuff too serious, y'all. But I did have to put this out there. Y'all know what this is. Deem by any means. And I holler at y'all.